to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. At Indiana. They have a chance to end things right here, Greg, on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
To the paint, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Indiana. Nembhard grabs the ball. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Turner, the bounce pass. Nembhard finds Turner. Back to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Kuzma with the screen for Giannis. That shot is off. Good D by Siakam. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Antetokounmpo nails the baby hook. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Pass to Turner, three-pointer, and once again off the mark by Indiana. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard surveying the D. Now here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And it's 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard, covered by Lillard. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, a shot by Nembhard, no good. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam against Giannis. Halliburton outside. There's the triple. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
happiness, fans. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Lillard, still without a basket. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Portis. They need this one, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Here's the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Mathurin against Kuzma. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. The three. It's good from long range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Portis. Pass to Kuzma. The tray. Shoots from the elbow. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Tapping a screen on Green. Here's Mathurin to the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. Milwaukee with the rebound. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Halliburton. He has yet to score. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Walker. That one misses. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 6. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Outside Portis. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Giannis dunks it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You see yourself on the screen. You chose your best move. Let's go. Sit down. Everybody get down.
Checked in for Indiana. Andrew. Nemhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Green. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton passes to Turner. Toppin with it. And Toppin throws it down.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And Nemhard has it in the corner. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Siakam outside. To the middle. Here's Nemhard. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Prince has for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Prince has got 5.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Turner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. .130 left here in the second. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Lillard outside. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Wasted no time on that one. Siakam's got 5.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Portis. Pacers with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Now, here's Lillard. Nemhard covering. Lillard with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
We love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but on myself, don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Jet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Pulls it from 20. Doesn't go that time. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Shots good by Turner.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Giannis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Milwaukee in the lead. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Halliburton drives in. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
On the wing, Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Bucks passing it around. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now on the court is your it's time for Pacers.
On the wing, Turner. Lopez covering. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handle.
Giannis outside. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And here is Siakam. And here is Neesmith, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Halliburton. Knocks down the step-back J. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Giannis inside. Siakam's there. That's a 2 from Lillard. Siakam pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kuzma with the screen for Giannis. Kicks it out to Prince. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Prince has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Neesmith. Now, Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Down low. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot clock total.
Shot from 12. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 7 points.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard outside. Trent outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
McConnell against Lillard. Pass to Mathurin. Nemhard with it. Tapping a screen on Trent. Trent against Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nemhard. Hits the target from 18 feet. Nemhard's got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 4. Now Lillard. Pass to Portis. It's Trent on the wing. Back to Portis. Trent outside. They grab their own miss. Lillard outside. Inside, Sims. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Sims has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, when you're facing Dame, he's at the top of the scouting report. High priority item. Well, that opens things up for his teammates.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pulls it up. Off target with the open look. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers out in front, up 2. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
NBA playoff, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Outside, Walker. Pass to McConnell. Now Toppin fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Trent. Halliburton drives in. And he makes that one. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Here's Giannis. The Pacers pull it in. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And it's a 4-point Indiana lead. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. And that's 18 points for Giannis.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Halliburton against Trent. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Tapping a screen on Porter. Walker the pass to McConnell. Halliburton for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Driving in, machetes his way. Giannis Trent can't hit.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Porter. Porter's a screen on McConnell. Porter kicks to Giannis. Can't get it to fall. Pacers leading by 4. Mathurin passes to Toppin. That one goes. Count it.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Halliburton against Prince. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. And the dunk by Lopez.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Giannis a screen on Halliburton. Lillard dishes to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. A fadeaway. And the shot goes in from Siakam. And that's now 9 points for Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Antetokounmpo.
Pascal Siakam, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Two shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well, so he misses both. Indiana leading. And here's Halliburton. Lillard with the rebound. Prince outside. Lillard outside. Back to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Prince against Halliburton. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Giannis with the drive. make it 6. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Second chance effort. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Some changes here for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Taurean Prince, and Porter subbed in for Lillard. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Giannis. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. It's rebounded by Indiana. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Milwaukee with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Turner with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 4. What do you think, guys?
Well, the only hope they have is for somebody to knock down the three-pointer and get fouled. I'd be surprised to see a defender anywhere near the shooter.
Lillard way outside. Drops it in. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Miles Turner.